Welcome back to the Boxing Bookie. It is good to be back. Gonna do a short show tomorrow. Gonna look at some parlays, some possibilities. DraftKings still hasn't updated everything yet because DraftKings sucks. So I'm gonna need some of y'all's help finding some odds. Help me out with some parlays here because DraftKings has been bugging. But this should be a decent week to make some money. I know we missed last week with AJ. I took AJ in the money line when I should have just went with my gut and went with the fight not to go the distance. I felt that should have been smarter. But we get all back. That was after hitting 9 parlays in a row over 7 weeks. It happens. We get all back. Oh, wow. Oscar the Grouch is in the house, my dude. Oscar the Grouch. Hello, Oscar. Tired today, guys. This might be a shorter show. So I dropped the video on Xander Zayas today, and then I dropped the video on Sandy Ryan and Michaela Mayer yesterday. Sandy Ryan at minus 125, I think is really, really, really good bet. I really like that. I also like that fight to go the distance, but I may like Sandy Ryan on money line, give the odds even better. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it in my lock of the week. If you guys aren't in the Patreon, you don't get the lock of the week. So you want to get the lock of the week because it's easy money. We make money with the lock pretty much every week. Ask Rocket about it. He'll tell you. This is what up, Rocket, my dude. A good week to make some money. So Rocket, you got the can you get the book open for Hard Rock? I'm gonna need some odds because DraftKings doesn't have it. Carrington and Segwa. I like Carrington. This is the next video I'm gonna do. I'm going to the fight. I'm going to the Xander Zayas, Damian Sosa, Michaela Mayer card. I'm gonna be there in New York. I'm leaving Thursday morning to get there. So I'm not sure what time, I'm not sure the time and everything. But I'm going to do a video. I did Monday. I'm going to do a video Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm going to try to go live Thursday evening. And then next week we'll be back on a normal schedule. So just a few housekeeping things. But Bruce Carrington by stoppage. I don't know if Rocket coming through with the super chat again. Money. I appreciate you, my dude. Hit the like button. Muscles makes a very good point, y'all. Hit that like button. My boy 79 Pros is in the house. Rocket with the super chat. Y'all are the best. Oscar the Grouch says, Gary, you need to call into the Let's Talk Jets radio sometimes. You would love their unfiltered style. It has some as maniacs. I'll check it out, Oscar. I know the show you're talking about. It's with the guy Tyson. I've never watched it. I'm not no disrespect or anything to him. I'm sure he's a fine host. There's so much Jet content out there. Like there's so much Jet content. I can't get to all of it. I watch a ton of boxing content. I watch carnivore lifestyle content. I watch Longhorn content, and I watch Brooklyn Net content. Like I just can't get to all of it. But I'll check it out. I'll check it out for sure. If you guys tell me it's worth listening to, I'm a big Jets fan. I will listen to it. No props yet, champ. This sucks, man. No props or nothing, Rocket. Good evening, Hawk, my dude. It's good to have Hawk back in here. Hawk's a real one. I haven't seen him in a while. It's good to have you back, Hawk. There's not a lot to get into. I'm still waiting. I'm going to try to do, like I said, I'm going to try to go live Thursday when I get back. I'm going to be tomorrow. I'm going to be on the Standing 8 podcast. If anyone is interested, we're going to be talking about the AJ fight. I'm a guest on the Standing 8 podcast tomorrow. That will be at, hang on, let me check the time. 8 Eastern, 7 Central. I'm going to be on the Standing 8 podcast. So if you guys want to hear me give a little expert insight on the AJ and Dubois fallout, tune into that. But I'm going to try to go live after that. I'm going to try to do a live at some point tomorrow, going over Dubois. Going over, is McGill and Dixon locks? Peter McGrill's a really good fighter. A really good fighter. He got caught cold by Jericho Quinn in a fight he was winning every minute of. He's a skilled guy, for sure. He's a absolutely skilled guy. So Peter McGrail is fighting Brad Forster. Brad Forster, guy, 15-3. You come back after the Jericho Quinn fight, he fought Mark Leach. Decent fighter, dominated Mark Leach, won every round. Brad Forster is a guy that's 15-3-2. Again, just 5 knockouts, no power. I'll do a video on this, but yeah, absolutely, he's a lock. McGrail is absolutely a lock. Rhiannon Dixon. I'm gonna have to check this out. I don't know much about her. The odds are on her. I don't think Terry Harper's any good. This is fight I'm going to have to watch tape on. But McGrill and Forster, yeah, McGrill's a lock. Those are the next, I guess those are the 2 videos I'm going to do. I'm going to do McGrill and Forster, and I'm going to do Dixon and Harper. Those are the 2. Those are the 2 I'm going to do. Unless there's something else. If you guys are in the Patreon, you want to request something else, please feel free to do that. Otherwise, if there are no requests, I'm going to do Peter McGrill and Brad Forster, and I'm going to do Dixon and Harper. Those are the 2 fights I'm going to break down next. And then I'm going to be out of town, so those may be the only videos I get to do for the rest of the week. If it is muscles, take the over. Shout out to 3D Boxing. Floyd Cashflow Diaz and Rohan Polanco this Friday too. Oh, is that the Garden? I didn't even realize that. Hang on. Yeah, he's fighting Mario Hernandez. Interesting. All right, now I got a lot of work to do. I didn't even. I'm going, and I didn't even look at the full card. All right. Ooh. Yeah, that's not easy. They got Polanco in with a real one. I want to look at this. This is who Rohan Polanco is fighting. This is a real opponent. Jairo Lopez at the Dickies Arena in Fort Worth. That was on the undercard of Hooker and Virgil Ortiz. And he fought Orestes Velasquez, lost to him. This is a real fight, guys. Marcelino Nicolas Lopez. You beat Jairo Lopez. Jairo Lopez was supposed to be. Oof. That's a real opponent he's in with. That is for real opponent. I don't know, guys. We'll wait. Does any book have the odds on Rohan Polanco versus Lopez? Because that's a real fight. Lopez, I'd imagine Polanco win, but if this is gonna be like minus 1,000, don't touch it. It's not worth the risk. And then in the other fight, Floyd Cashflow Diaz. And remember, Vito Malnicki is on this, and so is Tiger Johnson. Tiger Johnson is one of the good dudes in boxing. He's got a real fight too. I would lay the hell off that fight. Yomar Alamo beat Kendall Castaneda. Alamo is a solid fighter, Puerto Rican guy. He's got some decent wins. He's got a very close loss to Liam Paro. You could argue he won. He got destroyed by Richardson Hitchens, but that Hitchens, he's got a win over Jason Velez. He's got a win over Kendall Castaneda. He's got a draw with Antonio Moran. This is a very real fight for Tiger Johnson. The Matchroom diet is they're feeding a little bit more live meat there. Okay, I'll do those videos. If you add Bumgarner to the Shushu Sandy, it's plus 151 on FanDuel. That's not bad, Gary Austin. Muscles Brown says, "Oh shit, Diaz and Polanco Friday. We need to add them to the parlay." I would feel comfortable adding cash flow. Polanco, what are the odds? Does anyone have the odds on the Polanco fight, the Polanco Lopez fight? Because I don't have it on DraftKings. I'm interested in seeing that because that is a very, very live fight. That is a very live dog. I'm not saying Rohan Polanco isn't good. Rohan Polanco is really good. But he's fighting a real guy. He's fighting one of these toughest nail Argentinians. And if it's minus 1,000, there's better fights to pick. There's better bets to be made. For what it is, for it's a live, dangerous opponent, if it's not paying at all. If it's worse than minus 500, I'm not touching it. I don't disagree. Alicia Bumgarner fights on Friday. Alicia Bumgarner fights on Friday. She does. She fights Delphine Pursuit in Fayetteville, Arkansas? On Briggs TV. What the hell is this? So, funny story about Michaela Mayer. If you ever see her in real life, she's super attractive. So it was a Bam Rodriguez fight. And I was in the hotel lobby with Jake Donovan from Boxing Scenes. I'm just talking to Jake Donovan. And Eddie Hearn walks in. And I got a pretty good relationship with Eddie Hearn. And he walks in with this 9.5 out of 10 on it, like just walks in with her. And I'm like, yo, whatever. I don't know if that's a ring card girl, if that's his side piece. I don't know, right? But this girl's like a 9.5 out of 10. And I was talking to Jake, and we go, what up, Eddie? What up, Eddie? And Alicia, I didn't know this was Alicia Bumgarner, but this 9.5 out of 10 goes up to Jake and like touches him on the arm and goes, hey, Jake. And I'm like, yo, Jake, my dude, who is that? He's like, that's Alicia Bumgarner. I'm like, whoa, she looks different in person. Whoa, in person, she's like on TV in the ring, she looks like a 6. In real life, she was a 9.5. Real talk. Like I was blown away. I was Alicia Bumgarner. I thought it was a supermodel. Is that what is it? This is like all broads. Brings TV. Yeah, it's all broads. Oh. She's fighting Delphine Pursoon. I wouldn't touch that. Pursoon beat Katie Taylor twice. She got robbed both times, but Pursoon beat Katie Taylor twice. I wouldn't touch that. No. Mm-mm. I wouldn't add that to my parlay. She might lose. She very well could lose. Yeah, we got some fights this week. We'll make some money. I'm interested in seeing what the odds on cash flow and Polanco is for sure. I do want to see that. But we'll come up with some decent money this week for sure. We'll absolutely come up with some decent money. She's not bad, bro. Like what she looks like in person is nothing what she looks like on TV. Like she's a 6 in the ring. She's a 9.5 in person. Like for real. She was a 9.5. You take the over on the women's fight for sure. Yeah, take the over. You guys want to take the over on the Pursuing Bumgarner fight? I would do that. Yeah, DK DraftKings will update the rest of the fights tomorrow. I hope. And there's no Pro Box on, right? Pro Box is going to once every 3 weeks now, unfortunately. That's what we're doing. Oh, 79 pros. You from Arkansas? Nice. You should. But meet her at the hotel tomorrow on Thursday. See her in a hotel because I'm telling you, first she's a looker for sure. Ugh. All right. Yo, the rest of this, look, Sandy Ryan, Xander Zayas, Bruce Carrington, Peter McGrill. These are all hits. I like this. I really, really like this. If you want to take Sandy Ryan on the over, if you want to take Sandy Ryan to go the distance, these are interesting bets, right? But Carrington, Xander Zayas, Sandy Ryan, and Peter McGrill is a plus money parlay, and it's nice. Like it's good money. Sandy Ryan, I'm very confident is going to win tomorrow. On Friday, I'm very confident in that. Xander Zayas, I just watched the tape on Sosa. I know yesterday I told you guys Sosa's got the win over Marcus Valle on Pro Box, and Marcus Valle is a good fighter. I went back and I watched the fight last night and this morning. He didn't win. I don't know how he's good. I mean, he stays busy. He stays on you. He's slow. Damian Sosa, I'm pretty confident is going to get knocked out. Yesterday, before I went back and really watched the tape, I said Sosa is a good fighter. He's not. He's a durable fighter, but Xander Zayas is another specimen. He's a different species. Like Xander Zayas is just an aggressive, hard-hitting, come-forward guy. Xander Zayas is going to get Damian Sosa out. Bruce Carrington is going to get Segwa out. Sandy Ryan's going to beat Michaela Mayer, and Peter McGrill is going to outclass Brad Foster. You know, Peter McGrill, maybe his chin is in question. He got rocked by Jericho Quinn out of nowhere on that. It was the Bam Rodriguez, was it Sonny Edwards, I think? Bam Rodriguez, Sonny Edwards card in Arizona. And he just got tagged out. One shot put him to sleep. But it was a fight, and Jericho Quinn is a far superior boxer to Brad Foster. So, look, I like McGrill in that fight. I think McGrill dominates that fight. So, the bets I like so far: Carrington on the money line, Carrington by stoppage. Xander Zayas on the money line, Xander Zayas by stoppage. Sandy Ryan on the money line, and I like the fight to go the distance. And Peter McGrill on the money line, probably to go the distance, but I don't love that. And then, look, I'm not a fan of Terry Harper. I don't think Terry Harper is particularly good. This is the next video I'm going to do. I'm going to do the Terry Harper video next. I'll have that out for you guys tomorrow. Make sure to check out my video on Zayas and Sandy Ryan. I have those out. Check those out. Even though I gave you guys a spoiler alert. She's got decent wins. I'm just not a fan of Terry Harper. She's been knocked out twice. I'm not a fan. She's been knocked out by Ryan and Baumgartner. Baumgartner's got 7 knockouts. You guys all like Dixon in this fight? I'm gonna do that. Now I'm intrigued by this. I'm gonna do this video next, and then I'll get the Foster after that. Those are the next 2 videos I'm gonna do. Muscles want to. What about Carrington and Xander both on stoppage on the parlays? Yeah, I'm comfortable with that. I mean, look, Stoppages are never guaranteed. But like, let's see what the odds are. If they're minus 300, let's do it. If they're minus 1,000, I would say lay off them and just take them on the money. But let's see what they are. Like, if they're reasonable, let's take them. Yo, Gary, you seen the Boots card drop today? I know Boots, and no, I didn't see the whole card. I may go to that fight too. Actually, I think I am going to go to that card. There's a Keyshawn Davis card that same weekend. This is what they have now. They have Boots and Jukajon, which we all know about, and then Bam with Pedro Guevara. The Boots and Jukajon fight was competitive. I'm hoping for a better outing from Boots, but Jukajon fought well in that fight. He's been more competitive with Boots than anybody else. He's got a win, a couple wins, decent wins, right? Rossetti and Harry Scarf since then. And he fought some other guy named Michael Marcarno. I don't know who that is. But so, I mean, he's got some decent wins since. And what else is on the card? What else is on the card, Top Notch? I saw that, but that's all I've seen. Top Notch, are you from Jersey? Are you a Jersey guy? November November is a good month. I'm gonna be at a few fights in November. I'm taking October off, but I'll be at a few fights in November. No, I'm just going money line ball. It's not bad to go on the money line. Sandy Ryan decision, probably plus 200 or better. It's not a bad bet. Like Sandy Ryan, not a bad bet at plus 200. It's not bad. Yeah, you might get that. You're right, Rocky. You might get that. Massachusetts. Okay. 978 is a Jersey area code. I don't know if that was your area code. All right, let's get back to okay, Top Notch. What else was I didn't see, and I'm on the mailer list for the zone. It's supposed to email me everything. What and for Matchroom. What else is on the Boots card? What else is on that card besides Boots and Bam? All right, let's get back to this. No, they might sometimes they drop it. And BoxRec is late to update it. Like sometimes BoxRec doesn't add things till much later. Because you have to physically go in and update it on BoxRec. Alamo. God, this is a good card. Sandy Ryan and Michaela Mayer. I like Sandy Ryan. I like the over. Xander Zayas, Bruce Carrington, Elvis Rodriguez, and Kendall Castaneda. Boy, I like this fight. This is going to be a fun scrap. Elvis Rodriguez and Kendall Castaneda. Kendall's a live dog in this fight. We'll get it. Kendall's a personal friend of mine. I've been a friend of Kendall Castaneda since like 2017, 2018. I've been friends with him 6-7 years. So I'm gonna lay off that, if you know what I'm saying. I don't want my personal bias to be considered in this. All right, but Kendo is a really close friend of mine. His trainer, Ronnie Cantu, just I'm tight with those people. So I'm going to lay off that one. Polanco, that's a dangerous one. Vito Nikki, that's a layup. You're going to want to take Vito. Cash flow, you could definitely take cash flow to win over Mario Hernandez. That's an easy one. This Delonte Johnson Alamo fight, oh boy. Like Delonte Johnson, Tiger Johnson, former Olympian, 13. He has not looked good in a lot of the step-up fights. He struggled with Tariq, and then he struggled with these two fights too. Quiros and Espinosa. He struggled in both these fights. And Alamo's a different fighter than these guys. But I'm saying every time Tiger, and I'm a Tiger Johnson fan, I know him personally. I think he's a great dude. He struggles when he steps up in competition. This is the biggest step up he's taken. I don't know that I want that. I may lay off that action. Isn't Floyd training with B-Mac? Bomac. Yeah, I believe so. I believe so. Yes, Floyd. Let's see. There you go. There you go, Rocket. Get back to this real quick. I'm going to wrap this up pretty soon. I'm tired. I'm going to call it a night. Yeah, when they add more, we'll do another live. I'm probably not going to go live tomorrow. I may or may not. If DraftKings adds more lines, we'll go over them in detail tomorrow. If not, this is just going to be repetitive. Once they do add more, I'll go live. I'm hoping to go live again Wednesday. Probably not going to do a live tomorrow unless something breaks and something is added. Other than that, look out for that Sandy that Dixon Terry Harper video. That's a good one. And then McGraw Force will be out the next day. So Rhiannon Dixon and Terry Harper, I'm going to drop that tomorrow. You guys should have that tomorrow. Go watch the Xander Zayas video and the Sandy Ryan video if you have not. If you guys have any last minute comments, questions, thoughts, super chats, let me know. Or forever hold your peace. I appreciate everyone who came by. I appreciate the super chat. Y'all are truly the best. It is, what is it? It is September 23rd from Texas. I agree, guys. 3 boxes to go. Guys, on your way out, please smash the like button, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Subscribe if you haven't. Join the Patreon if you haven't. One more time, I will put the Patreon. The link is in the description, but I will also put it in the chat. Do all that good stuff. Join the Patreon. Subscribe. All that stuff. Guys, it is September 23rd, 2024 from Texas to the world. Thank you, Top Notch. Great work every day. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys coming by. From Texas to the world, thank you, and God bless.